Please introduce yourself and mention the title of your movie.
Sorry for my voice, because I came to be and it's too cold. In Rome is still a beautiful season. So I came from Italy. I'm Mary Petroni, the director of Un Amore, which is the title of that means a love.
Yes.
And with me there is also the screenwriter Dario. And I'm an actress and a director, also a screenwriter. I live in Rome. It's a very big pleasure for me to introduce with our short film. That it's the story of an encounter suspended in time, and it's a magical moment experienced by the protagonist of the movie that imprints itself beyond the reality. They meet each other and they fall in love at first sight. They feel this strong emotion that that bound them forever. So we see the moment, the precise moment in which they meet, but they will never meet each other in reality. But their love crossed the time, and this is the movie, the short movie represents this unlived love which becomes eternal, because this fleeting emotion, thanks to time, has been transformed in a feeling, in love. And my direction was at the service of the story from the first shot, because we see them very close to each other from the beginning of the movie, even if they didn't know each other. So it seems strange, but I chose this shot just because I had the intention to frame that moment. So because it was very, very important and it became eternal. So what else? Okay.
No, thank you, yes, thank you everybody. Hello, how are you? So for you, I learned that you're the actress in the movie Duality. Tell us about yourself, tell us about you, introduce yourself and tell us as you play your role in the film.
Hey, I'm Jordan Torres. I wrote and produced the film and acted, obviously. During the pandemic, I visited some family in Alaska because the pandemic didn't really exist there, and I got to meet the film community out there, which is very small, but they're all very talented, and it's really easy to shoot out there. There's so much land, and so after I was in a couple of their projects, I just decided to write one of my own, and it was mostly all an Alaskan cast and crew, which is why I'm like the only one from it here right now. Yeah.
Thank you. So I definitely want to give the floor to the audience to ask you questions.
So I would like to know about the length of the process to put the movie together and then to film it, and then your budget. The budget.
We had a very low budget. The movie Dario was a competition, a screenplay competition. They gave us some little money, and we tried to, with very big effort, to do the movie. But we succeeded. So, but it's a very low budget film. We had few money to do it, and so for us it's a success.
How long it took you to do that?
We do the movie in 3 days, 2 days and a half. So
Just the filming, production or pre-production?
the pre-production, because he won the prize, the award in this competition, and we do the movie 20 days later. So we had a very, very little time to do it, and but they gave us the money, and we accepted to do it. So it was difficult for us, but for us it's a great success because we did it.
Yeah.
For me, I'd say like we filmed it for like 3 days. I had went back from Alaska to my home in LA, coordinated everything with them. There was one other actress who was from LA, so I think the most expensive part was probably just the flights and the Airbnb. I used my director was also the cinematographer. He did editing. The only thing that it's like planning something that is not where you're from and from afar was kind of hard because especially for sound, I had saved a better budget for that and things kind of, went the way they did, but you can't reschedule flights and stuff like that, so. But yeah, it was definitely a lot more affordable to do it there than it is here because you have much more to work with.
Nice, thank you. And also, if you have one thing you could tell up and coming filmmakers, what would it be?
I think it's an hard work to do, so mostly when you don't have so much money, a big budget. But it's a great satisfaction. So continue to make the film even if you don't have so much money, because it's a very great fulfillment. It's a very great satisfaction, and it gives you the desire to go on with your work, your job. Because when you see your movie, it's a very great present for you.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I would say like just do it because no matter how much you study or think that you've learned, there's always things that come up. Like this was my second one and they both had very different things. Not necessarily per se go wrong, but unexpected things happen and a lot of different lessons learned. So, and no matter where you are, there's nothing like hands-on experience, I guess. So, just do it. Check my.
No worries. Well, thank you so much for the filmmakers and a round of applause for them. Who has a question? Oh, you were joking? Yeah. Here. Thank you.
As we know, after the pandemic, there's a lot of mental health issues and problems and lack of support and money. How how is the situation in Alaska, and how has your film helped to bring awareness to that?
In Alaska, the pandemic got there really late. So I always kept my apartment in LA, but I lived there. It was safer, like you had a COVID test before even entering the state. It was very safe. There's obviously a lot, and everybody's really spread out. So it got there very, I guess, late. And the filmmakers that I met there, they were still doing stuff. It was very hard. I shot something else in the cold, especially I'm from LA, so being in the cold there, it was really hard both times. This time wasn't that bad. The other one was literally snowing. But I think in Alaska, a lot of the way, I don't know the right way to say this, but I think not as many people in older generations there have the awareness of the mental illness that younger people struggle with, per se, because I don't think they have as many, I don't know how to say it, not resources, but I just feel like depending on where they are in Alaska, there's less therapy centers or various doctors and people that I know there that are my age. They see a doctor, but they don't have as many support groups as they do in big cities like LA and New York.
So,
I think you asked a question.
just a quick technical question for Mamoru. The final shot, was that a drone? And I was just curious, the effect of seeing the camera take the picture, was that in camera or was that a VFX thing that was happened in post-production?
No,
In the beginning, when it's taking photographs, we see the shutter. How did you achieve that?
It's not. It was later. It was yes, because I went back. The photograph. I went back to the place after a few days. We did the photographs, and then there was the editing made the job. Okay. With the it was in the film.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come and present your film to us. And I also want to thank the audience members. It's not an easy thing to be here from, we started with 12 p.m. Wait, 11, I think, 11 or 12. We started at 11 today. So I want to say, give yourselves a round of applause for being here.
Thank you.
And we look forward to seeing everybody at the networking event that we have at 10 p.m. tonight on 185th Street and Nicholas. Yeah. And then obviously we'll see each other once again tomorrow. I'm very thankful that I'm able to curate and speak to all the filmmakers that presented today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.